Today, we're going to talk about laziness. So we're going to go over how to overcome laziness in 3 steps. 3 steps. It's all it takes. 3 steps. No. 3 steps. I'm just, going to break it down for you guys, but it's up to you whether to implement these, and they take work. You got to do the work. You got to do the work. All right. So let's do this. Okay? So the first thing I want to talk about is laziness isn't really the problem for you right now. The problem isn't that you're lazy. Laziness is just a symptom. What you need to do is grab a notepad, because this is for the other exercises. So think about why you are lazy. You need to ask yourself why. Why are you lazy? It's not just because you're lazy. It's not just because your parents are lazy and your grandparents are lazy and you're genetically lazy. No excuses. No, it's maybe you're not getting a great sleep at night, so you're feeling tired throughout the day. Maybe you have some extreme anxiety that you're dealing with and it's just taken a hell of a lot out of you and you just really don't want to do anything. Maybe you're suffering from depression and you're mixing up laziness with depression. For depression, there's other videos. All right? Maybe laziness is coming from simply you just don't want to do what you have to do. It's not an interest. It's not a passion. You're in the grind. So what you first have to do is think of the why. Why is laziness kind of a predominant thing in your life? That's why you're watching the video, I guess. Some days, or maybe weeks, or maybe you think of yourself as just a lazy person. And to me, that's bullshit. Because you're not. You can make the choice. Okay, the other thing I want to talk about before I get into the 3 steps is the pain and pleasure model. So check this out. Listen. It's, what time is it? It's like 8 o'clock Thursday night. I'm going to release this, so happy Friday again. I've been up since 5:30 a.m. Okay? Put in a full day. Got home. It's now 8 o'clock, and I'm deciding to do a video. Now, the reason is, if we look at pain and pleasure, all right? The pleasure I am getting out of doing this video is greater than the pain of going to bed a little later. Does that make sense? So you're weighing the 2 options here. There's pleasure with doing this video. It's just greater than the pain of not going to bed early. Or sorry, going to bed late. Does that make sense? So I'll put it another way. How about the pain of not doing a video? Okay, listen. The pain of not doing a video is greater than the pleasure I would get from watching TV tonight. Does that make sense? I'll repeat. So the pain of not doing a video. If I weren't doing this video, it would suck. I wouldn't be happy. I want to share this with you guys. The pain of not doing a video is greater than the pleasure. I would still get a bit of pleasure from watching TV. So there's that pleasure for TV, but the pain of not doing a video is greater. So I got to do the video. So I'm doing the video to avoid pain, and I'm also gaining pleasure. So you can look at it 2 different ways. That's kind of what I want you to think about when you think about laziness too, through these 3 steps, is, are you not doing something because the pleasure of not doing it is greater than the pain of doing it? Think about that. And that's really it. Okay. So you want to get to the 3 steps. Think of the pleasure, pain model, and think about the reasons why. So after this video, there's exercises. I want you to get a notepad, write those down. Coolio? Cool. So the first thing is write down what you want. You can't write down, if you want to overcome laziness, you're not going to overcome it by saying, I want to overcome laziness. No, think about a certain aspect in your life that you want to improve. I'm going to use this example. You want to get up earlier. You want to be alive for longer. That's what getting up earlier means. That's what being awake for longer means. It means you're alive for longer. When you're sleeping, you're basically dead, although it's extremely important. extremely important. But maybe you're just sleeping in, you want to get up earlier. That is tangible. That's something we can work with. That's something you can improve. And that in itself can help the whole picture of laziness. So let's stick with that example. Say, write down what you want. That's step one. Write down what you want. You want to get up earlier. That's perfect. Write it down. I think for this exercise, one thing is good. Just one thing on the list that you can improve. Don't put 20 things. It's hard to keep track. You want to prioritize. Just do one or two things that you want to improve. Like getting up earlier, that will affect, in turn, a bunch of other things. Like, you may say you want to go to bed earlier so you can get up early. That's going to affect that as well. All right, say you want more energy. Well, maybe getting up earlier means you're going to have more time to go to the gym, which means you're going to have a better breakfast, which means so and so and so. It's kind of going to affect a lot of other things. So keep it to one or two. So write it down. What do you want? All right, number two is, so let's say you want to get up earlier, okay? Or let's say you want to do your homework right when you get home from school. I know there's people still in school here. A lot of you are in university, college, high school, even some elementary school. Write down, let's say you want to do your homework right when you get home from school. Prioritize that. Write down, first step, what you want. Second, write down the benefits of you doing it and the consequences of you not doing it. This is where the motivation comes in. This is where the reasoning comes in. So for sleeping in, or for getting up earlier, write down the benefits of you getting up early. Write down 10, write down 20, write down 100, anything that comes to mind. Anything. I'm getting up earlier, the benefits. I get to go to the gym in the morning. I get to meditate in the morning. I get to use my light therapy lamp for 10 minutes before I go to work. I get to listen to music in the morning. I'm going to have more time to blah, 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 blah. I get to take my son to daycare and blah, blah. Anything you can think of as a benefit. There's so many benefits of getting up early. God damn. You get to be alive for longer. That's number one. So put down the benefits of what you want. Why are you going to do it? Every time you ask yourself why. Why am I doing this? Is this laziness thing really worth it? Like Scott's a friggin' asshole. Look at your benefits. Now, the next thing, don't write down the consequences of getting up, because that's just going to mess up and you're going to try to balance it and make them all equal. So you're going to have benefits of getting up early, and then you're going to have consequences, not of getting up early. You're going to have consequences of sleeping in. I tricked you. Benefits of getting up early, consequences of sleeping in. The consequences can be almost the exact same or the complete opposite of the benefits. But you see what I mean? You're just making the stack twice as big. Consequences of sleeping in. Maybe you feel lethargic for the rest of the day when you sleep in. That's what's causing you the laziness. That's a very important step. Benefits of doing so-and-so, whatever you wrote down, and the consequences of not doing that thing. Let's say it's working out. The benefits are there's so many benefits of working out and going to the gym and living a healthy lifestyle. Okay? The consequences of not going to the gym. God damn, those are big too. That's good. You want to see both sides. Consequences of not going to the gym, I'm going to gain weight. Put diabetes. If you're really that lazy, scare yourself into doing something and making a change. People think change needs to happen slowly, and when we're talking about evolution and habits and lifestyle changes and growing as a human being, yes, that takes a long time to change. But if we're talking about change in a sense of this exercise, change can happen tomorrow morning. You get up early. That's a big change. That's huge. It can happen just like that. When you decide, the moment you decide to change, the moment you decide and commit, that's when change happens. Just like that. Make a conscious choice. Okay? So let's go over them. Number 1, write it down. Number 2, benefits of doing it, consequences of not doing it. And number 3, You ready? Okay, number three. Sorry, something in my eye here. Hey. Number 3 is very simple. Take action. Make the choice to do it. Don't wait too long. So I'm telling you, it's Friday right now. Saturday and Sunday, it's your mission to write down what you want and write down the benefits of doing it and the consequences of not doing it. Monday, it's time. It's time. And I think number 3 can also be like, look for support. Tell people you're doing this. Write in the comments what you're doing. Make it public. You know, the biggest thing when people are trying to quit smoking or, reach a new weight loss, achieve a new weight loss goal or anything like that, or fitness goal or life goal, it's encouraged to tell someone about it, because then you're kind of liable and they're going to ask you about it. And if you make it public, there's a bit of pressure, but it's good pressure. So I want you to take action on Monday, or whoever's watching this video, whenever. Take action within the next 2 days to make this change. Remember, laziness is not a problem. It's just a symptom. So figure out the cause. Figure out the why. It may be deeper than you thought, but figure out that core issue as to why you may be lazy. Okay? Then you're going to write down what you want. You're going to write down the benefits. Why am I smiling so much? The consequences. And then you're going to take action. Simple, straightforward. I don't know, guys. Don't say it comes easy to me. It doesn't. I'm tired, but I'm enjoying this, and I'm going to enjoy seeing the comments and getting that pleasure from you, benefiting, hopefully, from this video. Remember the pleasure pain model. You think of anything in your life, it's revolving around avoiding pain and gaining pleasure. That's everything. It's everything. It's kind of scary when you think about it. Okay? Let's do this together. We're all in this together. If you like this video, please comment, please share, please like, and visit depressiontoexpression.com. New website's up. Get the free ebook. I write a newsletter. It's all good, man. Mental health. Namaste.